Good afternoon on this Wednesday afternoon. A first video for quite some time, but I'm just in the middle of doing some tidying up because I've had to have a new radiator fitted, and I just wanted to share this with you before I get everywhere cleared up. So it's really about synchronicities and how things happen. So this morning, I was getting up early to go out to work, and I'd got a booking to have this new radiator fitted because one of the radiators was leaking. And the person that actually booked it in for me said it will be an afternoon appointment after 12 o'clock, which was great for me because I was working this morning. That were fine. 8 o'clock this morning, I got a phone call saying that the person was like 40 minutes away. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? I've got to go out to work at 9:30. It's not going to be done. So thankfully, my father, who is my rock because he's always there, and my mum when I need him, he came round to wait in. So off I went to work, and I came back and the man was still here sorting the radiator out. So my dad went home, and I started having a conversation with this young man, and he told me that he'd lost his wife a year ago and he was really struggling. And we ended up having a massive conversation about spirit, about grief, about all sorts of different things. And it's come an awfully long way for this job. And I was just, I was really touched by his story and the fact that, isn't it amazing how people come into your life for whatever reason, for you to sort of be there to help and support them. Now, I do this job day in and day out, and I have real issues over making money, because I feel like this is a gift that I've been granted to be able to help and support people on their journey. So, it's although I know I have to make a living, it is very much it's I find it very difficult, because I'd love to give everything away, but I just can't. I can't. Um, but when you get moments like that that you're just able to sort of help someone in their time of need, and you think, my gosh, and this all came round just from me having a radiator that had burst. And I said to this young lad, I said, well, that's a bit of synchronicity, isn't it? That obviously you were meant to come. And, I had just been talking to my mum about it, and she said, it's just amazing how universe conspires to put people in your path. Don't get me wrong, I've not earned any money from that. That's just me giving from the heart, because that person obviously needed it. And I wish him really, really well. I hope that things work out really, really well for him. And I hope that in some small way I've helped to alleviate his loneliness or his sadness in some way. Going back to the radiator, well, now I've got to redecorate because the radiator was that old that you can't actually get a radiator that size anymore. So now I've got like 3 different colours on my wall. I'm just looking at it now. I've got 3 different colours on my wall that need. I'm going to have to strip the walls and repaper, so that's another job. But there you go, and it's a change, isn't it? It's just something new. So the thing that I'm focusing on is the synchronicity, that universe conspires to bring people, places, and situations into your vicinity at the right time for the right reasons. And that's how I like to think, that I work. That's how I like to think my work, my vocation, my dedication, whatever you want to call it, to supporting other people comes around. I'm in the right place at the right time for the right reasons. And so think about synchronicity today, and think about where in your life universe is conspiring to bring forward what is there for your highest good. Something that is going to propel you not necessarily onto a journey of doing something different, or maybe it could be, but how it lights up you within, and gives you that element of space to start to think differently, and to realize that actually there's an awful lot of people like me out there that want the best. And that's why I do what I do. That's why I do my job. So synchronicity. So I'm going to do an affirmation right now. And the affirmation is, everything is happening just as it should. Sending you lots of love. If you want any help, advice, if you want to work with me, please get in touch. You'll find my details below. Take care. Bye.